Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you haven't seen me before or watched my intro video, that's okay. My name's Liv and I'm a student from Auckland, New Zealand. So today I wanted to review the Murad Clear Control 30-day discovery kit, which I got from Sephora. The reason that there's like a full brand new kit is that I bought a second one, so probably not going to be a surprise to you. This is going to be a positive review. If you're looking for a negative review, probably not the best place to look. So I was really struggling with acne mostly through April and May, and then I went to Sephora, kind of asked around about what would be good for acne, and I got recommended this Murad kit. It's based on salicylic acid, which is BHA, and it says 100% showed reduced acne in 4 weeks. So I was very keen to give it a try, and it was only $29 for the set. Which includes 5 products. So for the month of May, June, I tried to mostly use this skincare regime with little input from other brands and other products. I still use some here and there, but I mostly try to stick to this stuff. So the first product, probably my favorite one, which is surprising, is the Acne Control Clarifying Cleanser. I always kind of think cleansers are just kind of nothing, like you can use any cleanser and it doesn't really matter, it won't do much for your skin. This one has 1.5% salicylic acid, and I found that when I put it on, it felt really fresh. It was kind of not tingly or burny, but just felt kind of, I don't know, I can't explain it, but it was just really fresh, really lovely. You wash it off and your skin feels really clean afterwards. And I found that even on the days when I just used the cleanser and didn't use any of the other products in the range, it still gave me really good results. Like, I definitely noticed I had less oil buildup on my face. So yeah, I highly recommend this if you just wanted to add one thing to your routine. Quite a non-invasive thing as well, you know, you just use it as a cleanser, you don't need to leave anything on your face. I highly recommend that. The next part of the routine, sorry, I've got to get it all out of the box now, is the Outsmart Acne Clarifying Treatment. So this one is kind of, it's a 1% salicylic acid, and you kind of, the way I used it was that I put it on large areas, so particularly my chin and my forehead are really problem areas, so I would just spread this, a thin layer on there, and sometimes on the sides here where I get acne, and that worked really well. It had no stinging or anything, which sometimes you can get from acid products. That whole range actually is really pleasant, no stinging or painful feeling, which is good because I've got really sensitive skin, so if something was going to sting, it would definitely sting me. And this was really nice. I found that if I put it on at night, I usually just used it at night, then the next morning my acne would be reduced, and I definitely had less new acne coming up overnight as well, because in April I literally every morning would wake up like, how many pimples am I going to have today? So then there's 2 moisturizers that come with this set. So the daytime one is the Oil Control Mattifier. It's an SPF 15, there you go, and I just thought it was really nice. It has zinc oxide in it, so it's a physical sunscreen rather than a chemical one, and I believe that it also helps to control oil production over the day. So I'd use this in the morning, and definitely didn't notice any excess oil production over the course of the day, so I was really happy with that. Another highly recommended although it's only SPF 15, which is fine for me because I'm in winter at the moment. But if you are in the northern hemisphere and wanting something to use like in the sunshine, I believe they have an SPF 30 from the same range, so I'd recommend you get that if you are going to be out in the sun. But goes on super smooth, and as with the other products, I noticed that it didn't flare up my acne or inflammation or anything, which sometimes SPFs can be a little bit just kind of sensitizing, so that was really good. And then the nighttime moisturizer was the Skin Perfecting Lotion. I have quite combination skin, so it's oily in my middle zone but also quite dry, and I often get flaky patches on my chin, so it's really hard. It's a hard balance. I didn't find this was moisturizing enough for me. It was very light, very pleasant, and it was fine kind of on my cheeks where the skin is just happy doing its own thing. But if you are super oily, this would probably be fine. But if you are combination, have a little bit of dryness, I think you'd probably need something extra. I believe that they do have another moisturizer that's a bit thicker, but is still in the acne range. So probably better to do that if you need a bit more moisture. Otherwise you'd be absolutely fine with this if you don't struggle with dryness. And I thought it went on really softly. I really enjoyed using that, even if I had to put a little bit of something else over the top just to boost the hydration. And the last product is also a really good one to buy if you have intermittent breakouts. This is the salicylic acid spot treatment. So this one came in a little tube, but it is 2% salicylic acid, so it's quite strong. I did, like, on one of the first days I used it, I had like a massive cluster on my chin, so I kind of just smeared it all over, and then it kind of tingled a little bit, so I was like, maybe I shouldn't do that. It's definitely better just as a one spot kind of treatment. And I definitely noticed after using this at night that the next morning pimples would be smaller, less aggravated, and if I had ones that were up and coming, like threatening to break out, this would kind of get rid of them as well. So I really like that. If you're just a person that gets the occasional pimple, maybe you would be better off buying this just so you can see a pimple, put it on, and then that's it. So yeah, that was really great too. So obviously I repurchased all these products because I really like them. I still have acne at the moment. I think it's just something I'm always gonna kind of struggle with, but it's nowhere near as bad as what it was when I started this kit. And then the purpose of me repurchasing it is not so I can do another 30-day trial. It's just so that I have it on hand for when I do have a bad breakout, then I can just do the full routine and kind of hit it hard. That's my plan anyway. So if you have any questions, then feel free to pop them down below and I'll get back to you. But otherwise I hope you're having a great start to your week, and thank you so much for watching.